So a few years ago, I was trying hard to find a job. I was just out of college and I was constantly trying to find myself, to find my career and what I would like to pursue. And it was a challenging time in terms of finding a job because I didn't know what to do, and for a year I couldn't find a job. During this time, I kept getting frustrated because I kept hearing other people's opinions, other people's judgments that I would do towards myself. I would judge myself. So after all this frustration, I realized that I studied about manifestation. I know about it, and I started to study more, and I realized that the power is in my hands, and I am the one who decides what kind of experience in my life I can have. Before that, I would just constantly apply for different jobs and would get rejected or would get accepted, but that was something that was too miserable for me. I realized that I can actually manifest a job. I can actually apply my knowledge and just manifest a job for me. That is for me that I would like. So when I decided to do this, there are many challenges. One of the challenges was that limiting beliefs, of course, having a belief that all of this is true, even though you can study manifestation, you can know about it, but sometimes the way the brain works, it still can doubt. And another challenge was people's opinions. I was dwelling too much other people's opinions, the people that I love, the people that would judge me, the people that would care about me, but still would ask me too much about it, and I would get so frustrated. So this video specifically what to do when you are trying to manifest your dream, your career, your relationship, and during that, how to not get affected by other people's opinions, how to not get affected by other people's opinions during your manifestation. Let's just get started, and for the first one is understand what you really want. If you don't understand what you really want, this can really affect you, even though you can have a strong mindset, you can have positive beliefs, but people's opinions constantly asking you about the thing that you want to happen in your life, constantly asking and having different opinions on what you should do. Maybe you should go work in a bank, or maybe you should continue your studying, go to pursue other career exams, for everything, anything that people can have different opinions. So if you don't have a specific desire and if you don't have a specific dream, then it would be much harder to resist other people's opinions. Not even resist, but more of to not get affected by them. So for example, if I would just think, oh okay, I want a job, but I would think to manifest about it, but I wouldn't even know what kind of job, what kind of field, then this would be much harder for me, right? So what I did was I wrote that I want a job, I wanted to be in a creative field, I wanted to guide towards my path, towards my highest path. I want to have people that would be enjoyable to work with. So there were 4 free characteristics, so I was as specific as I could because I didn't know my path. So I wrote I want something that would guide me towards my path, and in a creative field, as I said. So if I didn't write this and if I didn't think what I want, if I didn't become more specific, that would be more challenging, because people would tell me, oh, maybe you should go there, or you are doing wrong that you are rejecting the ones that accepted you. Because I knew what I wanted, this helped me ignore all the voices, all the noises, and just be focused on what I want. And the next thing is realize you are on your own journey, and keep reminding yourself this. So you are born in a specific day with specific features, with specific desires, talents, and you can't take your power away by listening to other people's, because people can think that you are, for example, wasting your time, wasting your time in a business that doesn't seem to have a bright future. Or people can just say that you are wasting your time by rejecting anybody to have a relationship because you are waiting for a specific person. But people don't know about your life. They don't know about your journey. You were born for a specific thing. You were born for this challenge. You were born for this. So you have your own path. And this will make you much stronger because you realize that this is a challenge and maybe it has a purpose. Maybe I should learn from this to be more, to listening to more myself, to myself than to other people. So this is the next thing that really helped me. And the next thing is, it is also from this point, is that when I would go to jobs, for me, is that I would sometimes get, as I said before, accepted, but I would not go because I knew that this isn't my journey. I knew, I felt it, because I was constantly connected to the thing that universe was preparing for me. So understand that you are on your own journey and nobody knows about it except you. Next thing is, not many people live outside of their limits, and it's true, because even though you can love all these people and the devices that they tell you may have the best intentions, the purest intentions, but they don't know themselves better. And the cliche thing, like everybody says it, right? Don't listen to other people's advices if they don't have what you want. And it's true, because people are so limited. So many people, they can become better, of course, because all of us have the same opportunities, but so many decide to live in their limits because we were raised in a specific way, and you can't let their limits affect you. So you can even visualize it, that some people just try to put you in a box, but you are just coming outside of that box and see this huge world around you. And just visualize it and keep telling yourself that these are their limits. I know that we are limitless, I'm limitless, and there are no, like, the sky is the limit, there are no limits of what can I achieve. And the next thing is, while manifesting, there is a time that nothing happens, and you have to believe, even if there is like zero proof to it, and you can't expect from people to believe what you want, and it's totally okay, right? So you can't expect them to believe your manifestation, and there may be like zero proof on your surroundings that your manifestation is happening. And this was happening to me, like there was zero proof that I didn't know like where this job would come from. But you have to still believe, you have to still believe that this is for you. And every time like there is a specific comment from a relative, from a friend, then you feel like getting frustrated, like getting triggered. What would I do is, and what I used to do is, I would find a place where I'm all alone and I would tell this to myself. I know that it may be hard sometimes, but remember, no one knows your journey and who you are. My desire is coming and universe is bringing my dream job. I know my wish, and I know that this can become a reality anytime. Even an hour later. Don't listen to others, keep believing. This, I would just look in the mirror when I would get frustrated, and I would just look in the mirror and tell to myself. This gave me so much strength to understand that it doesn't matter what others are saying, because I know that if I want this, this will happen. This is between me and the universe, no one else. And you know what happened? I got the job, I got it the way exactly that I wanted. Maybe some things that could have been better, but I knew that this was for me, because it led me towards my path. It led me towards the things that I wanted, things that I'm still like becoming. It made me understand so many lessons about me, so I got what I wanted. So never ever listen to other people when you are manifesting something. Don't listen to their limits ever. You know your path. If you are constantly working, like sending positive energy towards your manifestation, then this is between you and universe and no one else. Nobody else like knows your path. Thank you so much for watching this video, and write down in the comments below what kind of videos would you like from me. Thank you so much. Bye.